like to extend our congratulations. We hope that they will make us proud.
Not only NDC, not only MPP, to all Ghanaians and to the world at large.
After say Mampeni His Excellency John Mahama ye appointment we wie no ama osebo bi apie e wa Ashanti region.
Yen samay fo nyina kwaba ebiem emra dwumadie so after say His Excellency John Mahama oye ministerial appointment na fe no finally the likes of Okudzeto Ablakwa and after Sam George Muntaka Mubarak omudin apie mu no ensem bebre ene freche e bana sisia me no kasei ensem bi efi Ashanti region e ba after say Muntaka Mubarak idi apie mu quick one ebe ro na fe commander e mu information nyina abana fe no bibia ay kama we ene foforo bi ena yaboaboa no yatena si yene wo nsem nyina e brem na fe no bibia ay kama commander boko de
yeah the right boko
ansana ebe kwensem mu no ense first batch of ministerial appointment amampani ye no
yeah
enya ntie se parliament approve quick one kitwa bi bayro ansana e kwa story so
wa the right we de mame na wase na me nche viewers ne nso so na fi ye sha se ni nkomo emfree ministerial approval no so ye wi a ebe kwa new ministerial nomination any other stories na e ka ho no so na fi ye dis an nkomo ni nyina enche ye ena mampani ye nyina ye nim o appointee ni ministers na first batch na enipa miensa ya omo ekọ vetting ema vetting echi akopie mo parliament approve na ani nyina ne se castle ato Forson ena mampani yi ni se minister of finance designate na se say die ato Forson parliament agena tuma ono ena fully okwa minister of finance a efiti ne kwa bia no ato Forson asa adwuma ase parliament agena tum eno achi minister of energy ya mampani ebo Mr. John Abujinapo din se yen kwatoto na no na afei yen hweso obetumi aba be minister of energy finally Abujinapo so apase vetting ama parliament approve Abujinapo as say there ono ena oye energy minister okwa akobo adwuma ena the last person na oka first batch ne ho no eye Dominic Ayini ya ono so mampani bo ni din se yen fa ne nko attorney general and justice eho ena mampani bo ni dia finally ono so parliament approve after vetina wa pass kama say there mpanifo miensa and the first ministers ya ji o matum under president John Mahama na baimu to we enkomo a ifri honom eba
who's a vetting committee no na NDC for na doso I think say na NDC for be 7
yeah 11 member committee na NDC for 7
yes and omo makane MPP nti we say no eba de mu odin kwa na kase yen konkoto mo so aba still NDC for and a winning.
Yeah, because
we no not doubt to be any was as a vetting committee no a bit disqualified.
Yeah. And I was a vetting committee na say almost to 2 no we are. Na obia ask call. Na almost the score no I call parliament. Na parliament after score no so na almost the motion no aba on board na almost debate. So what's a debate here? Na a debate. But a debate pony to so about said your claim. So you have to the vetting committee or you have to the parliament at the end of the day NDC our numbers now. So I'm penny pan on dia so easy. On be general to na fi akwa ye adwuma dia ma wo.
And finally to Forson a finance minister
of course.
Say hona brain nyina wo. And afi no Abujinapo so ye energy minister. E ho so bre wo pa.
Nkania no say adwuma wo ho.
Sir
Free timer omo ba be je akonya ni nyina no. Na adwuma ho menka say na adwuma ba ho. Adwuma ho dada. E na wa ba beje. Nti adwuma na wo ho no. Enim say obeye but etwa say oye nso so.
Okay. But answer na obekọ next story so na say parliament on sembebre ere siye e wo ho ketwa bi. Quick one, young Kobe 1 minute, but yen chimney bar. Commander the assembly in Abesan to us.
And that this honorable house has adopted His Excellency the President's nomination of Honorable Dr. Kasil Atoba Forson as Minister Designate for Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. Honorable John as Minister Designate for Ministry of Energy. And Honorable Dr. Dominic Ayini as Minister Designate for the Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice. Honorable members, on behalf of the House, I would like to extend our congratulations to our own brothers in this House, and we hope that they will make us proud.
Finally,
of course.
And enipa anasa MPs bia na Oman Ghana dodoa na ehwe ni mu se ministerial appointment on His Excellency John Mahama obebo mudino.
Yeah.
And say wo mudin apiem.
Yeah, of course.
Na ensembebre ene frechi ba quick one yewura nsem ni mansa na ekwe story so.
Well, the right way there, mama na wase na fe yesha se ni nkomo. E no kra nipa bebre one piece bi ni mpanifo bi a na omo twen omo din se omo beti omo nkase ama omo ministerial appointment. Na said ye okay list no enya ba beto abonti amanfo di nkomo but ye go through list ne kakra ye ya di nkomo aka nyina beba. Na ma list ni mu mi na se regional ministers ewum but ye nye minister of states ni wie ye a na e regional ministers no. Na minister of states ni say any city Ministry of Defense Dr. Edward Kofi Omane Buama ono any Ministry of Defense ya in ADM say bambo honsem no ehyenensa na Ministry of Communication Digital Technology and Innovations Samuel Nate George MP for Ningo Pram. Finally, yeah,
Sam George,
of course.
Also, sa Canada,
yeah,
and Zena among 4 churches, no,
MP
before our platform Biswa. Now, Oma posting a picture, almost church, and say, Mama, channel. I say, Onyana, dear,
Wanyana, dear, na Mamfo no Crawford didn't come up because so Bekaya demonstrations are hot war, a man and money, and Sam George and Jinamupa. But and what Ukopia, our Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, and no Emmanuel Amakofi Bua, MP for Elembele, constituency.
And you know, got 2 German, another Danko Kufuado, final day.
Yes, or no, Elembele MP, no, says I know a deputy minority leader. I know Trims and another crown. Yeah, bomb pie, say, Manya Maye. The Suman Penny Beam. And yeah, or the National Cathedral Assembly Womb. But and what next on the list, a Ministry of Sports and Recreation, Kofi Adams, Buem constituency in the Oti regions. MC Kofi Adams there, a man for Kanye pa timer. Former President Mills time no na only JJ Rollins and Nam Kofi Adams there. Say why you ma bebre. But if you Kofi Adams kwa na fe yedwa kopiem e Ministry of Labor, Jobs and Employment Abdul Rashid Pepu ono eye Wa Central MP nti Wa Central Rashid Pepu say football for ne there. Omuni no
na o adwuma ye because said the mabunu no sun eye adwuma jobs it is obana adwuma timi bɔ man ni mu a ebebo abaso nti ono so adwuma ye pa yenko mfro so
next on the list Ministry of Health eno honorable Kwabena Muntaka no MP for Sehwidwaboso Ministry of Health eno no Sehwidwaboso for so Western North for odi wo ho pa eno mo so this year say last year omo to aba man this party no mo so hwe animu say Kwabena Muntaka no ebenya baabi ahye now Ministry of Environment Science and Technology Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed ya ono ye MP for Tamale Central nti Tamale South Haruna Drusu Mutala Mohammed Tamale Central ya ono so enya ministerial position Ministry of Transport ehona amanfo ensa wo hopa na amanfo hwem eno Joseph Bukari Nipwe ono so MP Saboba say omo eka konkomma ne basare sala ho ne de Saboba
omo kan basare omo die mu ano
omo diem
ene me check no
Minister of Transport eno no honorable Nipe
say mi krom
okay ene akone abadie no ehyamonsa na eno achi
ene honorable bomode abo adwuma emu yani mase
afei Minister of Interior Minister Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak MP for Asawase constituency
finally Muntaka Mubarak Asante region for nyina ni age
the long awaiting name edin we amanfo atwan ya che from Ampenisha ase no na nkrofo atwan se crowd wa Muntaka epulima NDC ne adwuma a waye in Asante region ne ono ankasa said the amanfo gini didie na omo twan ni din
na onim se Asante region MP before na omo twetwe no
Muntaka
ukwa Asante region radio station baby to say untumi TV ni untumi FM
omo
se ai mampani etiche ministerial appointment no obeso twafa Muntaka
ho na che Muntaka ye adwumahunu
you get it
on person say Ablakwa and finally ye de na kwa interior minister na we so dem say mbanfo kan pa say de onya ne kire no onu na nya de pa because say baby a wakose no so very fortunate or access to niema bebra em say the youth no esi pena asem okumase na so asem e be through this obetima abo youth ne pa na another minister manfo na omotwa na nimpa Minister of Foreign Affairs eno Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa North Tongu Ministry of Foreign Affairs Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa North Tongu MP and as I said ye no say onkohwe ho na ono so oni dwuma na
hono nsem ho to de bobowi
na eno achi Ministry of Works Housing and Water Resources a J. Kenneth Gilbert, ono de onya MP, but Ashanti region for there, omunim ni pa Mr. Kenneth, ono so eka ho bi na oye anu si nchen ya other ministerial positions no assign him. Minister of State in charge of special initiatives, Emmanuel Kwadwo Ajekum, ya ono so oye MP, ono so Kwadwo Ajekum edi ni dwuma ewo constituency a mekere Bono region ukopiem ewon Kwanza South wa eho eno wona the next person MP a wo Ebura Asebu Kwaman Kese Felix Ofosu Kwache ya ono so ye no say onkoye Minister of State of Government Communications
say kratan krono na sade babo
ono ane sa twere ye nti Felix Ofosu Kwache na afi honorable Isifu Seidu ono so sustainability no Minister of State climate change and sustainability ono so MP a odini dwuma ewo na Lerego Gambaga constituency na before say me jaye si okra no last one no regional ministers no dey kitwa Bono East Francis Owusu Entwi and afi Bono region Joseph Adey Akwabua and the last one Upper West region Charles Luanga ono Upper West regional minister way positions here mampeni e de ababonten no
na minim se Ashanti region sem bebre efi ho babara nsana no de dodo na eke ho asem Okudzeto Ablakwa so na manfo kase Okudzeto Ablakwa presidential candidate and after so no Haruna Ijusu presidential candidate it is coming 2028 no se bibia nsesa omo hwe ni mu se Haruna Ijusu anase Okudzeto Ablakwa ene wo mo ekika ho ene ebeba be flag bearer ede ama NDC tina manfo hwe ministerial appointment a ombenya ene Haruna Ijusu eko education
of course
ene Okudzeto aba foreign affairs unse na manfo so say kase education ho no hodin nti Haruna Ijusu kwa wakohoi no wanhwe ya the ambition no ebetumi abotuo ene afa manfo so say foreign affairs na ya na no pressure shede ni wo sa enti Okudzeto Ablakwa ase ade favor no
a very interesting question na scenario na wa create so said the pa we nipa mienu a obia wo gidie se that chimbi so omudi mampani a enya ade a enwanwa enti se ye set ton na it was a current president John Mahama say his excellency omo mu same platform na obia itimi ade plenty very fortunate obia a minister of state but saba akode fuche ba akono advantage a eweni mienu mu nyina muni no kwese obeka se enei education sector no problems e ho dosun nti Haruna Ijusu akọ no obebre ache Okudzeto but another advantage a ebema Haruna Ijusu so anya because we ono ne disadvantage ono so advantage obenya ne se ukọ ho na akọ prove a Minister of Education amanfo ani wo pa nti wo ye adwuma na wo ye ni ya ujini sitantem
na se education sector no Haruna Ijusu etimi ye adwuma na education sector ne makoyi a ode aton ho
nti so ahwa Minister of Foreign Affairs amanfo emfa wo mo sa se oye adwuma a so ani se onya adwuma no nkrofo nheda ni hu nkomo enye daily topic but education a daily topic nti wo ye ni ya obeselo ho ena Okudzeto Ablakwa so at this stage e wo mo se obebeka so o compete but no kren se adwuma no so kwa akoye nti ono so adwuma wo kwa akoye no se ye wie na Minister of Foreign Affairs akase recently one of the best ministers enya our that ministry no Okudzeto Ablakwa na say won so o they are building o they are connecting who ye
na won so pressure ni ho sa enti ye ntu di mbone na say o mampani yini fi ho ye nti bisa
eno ye no crack e betima ba say ye ntu di but e to da bia Oman ni yenkita hudia with different countries no kra etimi say and anana no dey say na nkrofo complain say ama ye twa hu ahia no ye no mkita hudia say these are some of certain things in actions bia eya e take nti no kra man for money din bebrebe and obenya memfa ne say ni three ho bedwo no pressure enko ne ho sa advantage but the only advantage Haruna Dusu wo over him ne say so omo nyina timi ye adwuma ye no perfecta how reduce you benya din attain because education sector ni daily e di hu komo
but education sector so say e ho din ho ya na nyi
say adwuma ai enam no baby a e de pa no bonyono tare ho
na unim die me so medwene who said after sana na dan Kufuado e ba be ye presidential candidate ama MPP no and I say oba be flag bearer ama MPP no or ye minister of foreign affairs
of course
and Okudzeto so abenya minister of foreign affairs nti we no say ye fa no say e lotwa
nka
so for be ko ana
yes omo nim say dey work lotu obi be fa on that aka say ne sadia Okudzeto de ne tutu na ade den ho a e fa barade ba kon so ne say obi te say Sam George any amount for be make case for Sam George
say
because President Mahama onya kwanya ye deputy minister say minister communications Sam George so why deputy minister e wo Mahama first time no ene ne wo no so asan be minister of communications nti mampeni so nkomodie mu no Sam George so ni hwem but me to point na because foreign affairs no e ma on turbine 3 unya a lot of opportunities with diplomat any mampeni ahodo a omiye influential omobeboa no utimi nya sa connection ni nyina but we ne de e say Ghana fo ani abre
me bakra ayi awusa na me preti me bakra na fifre kura ti me kwa me be na obi kana bontin wo se and say ayi mampeni opese o favor ayi Okudzeto Ablakwa nti na ode foreign affairs na manam so
and I say to that
be kura no kwa na e kire se mampeni me pe ho e ho na metima ya adwuma
and one thing o say no so say political parties it is say ekuo ana eyekuo but it is a football team you prepare with them and send their go park so akobọ enti political parties no omo nim say abato san do manim nti omo prepare niam na with them nti at this stage and this for nim prefer say enipa wo omo project na ebefa wey omo project na emfa sana political parties bi ate nti de wo kan enye mo say ebia NDC for nim say Okudzeto wo advantage bia so omo timi project ni year okwa election obadwen
but
bia omo check sa scenario no but yen timi conclude say omo pese omo project one kon because a lot of mpanifo bi wo ma em so omo nyina ye presidential project edema NDC
but mampani ya say the ministerial appointment no dia hokeka na eye and they will see a promise yes within a shortest time obey the ministerial appointment awie no I think say anyone who goes here.
The Minister of State, any cabinet ministers, very fortunate cabinet ministers, we are on time. On my 14 days. And 14 days, timer will release this statement from Osai. Eko see date any timer or they release this statement winner. Just say in 14 days. Mampena for Felix our promise and say obeying the cabinet ministers. It's a very good way to say. Question number 1 them answer no correct but ye hwe ahoke connect no say the adwuma no ebetimi ahase na em say nkomo bebre so e wa kira omo wie vet na omo be start na ja adwuma no ahase a
na amanfo di nkomo be ne fra cheba
well after say mampani his excellency John Mahama ye appointment we wie ye no say de na amanfo bebre e twen say omo be timpanifo bidin no ama osebo bi apie e wa Ashanti region na ni nyina ne se ukopie mu Ashanti region na NDC for ya omo ewo honum ene omo gi omani pa esan se na amonfo e twetwe omo na wei eye NDC omo regional communications director Abbas Nuruddin ena odin sem bebrabe tudwa na party na nkasa so di nkomo but Abbas Nuruddin asema oka nyina nie na me se producer be boy kaka Abbas Nuruddin say 2 cabinet ministers from Ashanti region 1 Muntaka Mubarak interior 2 Ken Ajay works and housing Jem Ashanti region is grateful.
Okay.
Inti na che say Ashanti region for no kwara nyamyanim nie na omuntimi nna.
Na se me no kase na Ashanti region for obude na ase ai mo din.
Yes.
Ena eko edi ama president.
Of course. Omo dana se pa.
Zena man for treat.
Na man for treat because omo hwe appointment na obehu bono, obehu hafo, obehu voter. Inti na ade na atwetwe wo ma so. But eno achi ena omo sign the krata we aka ho we ye NDC as a whole ena omo dama mpani ase e wa de fefa wa ya ma omo se wetima yim panifo menu from Ashanti region e de omo ka ne cabinet ministers so na omo gidi yes sam panifo ye panifo a omo nim adwuma na omo ye competent a omo be som asom yie na Ashanti region e de omo support e be ma mpani his excellency John Mahama ewo nimfie na ya oba betwai nti we appreciation na NDC in Ashanti region omu show edema his excellency John Mahama
finally
yeah
bona manfo twi omo pa na bi kwa ka se ministerial appointment no omu nya bi
sana na nkofo
je na ade ne kɔ no
sana na bebi na e kɔ ne de na nkofo asha se di hu omu se enya de omu be hu se starting for no first 3 3 na edin ka ba ye no hu se 3 na akoye ato Forson ene abugina po no ena manfo si voter region voters region omo de aban nkwa na omo to keke nti dini bi ba ya voter for ne ba mu no ena omo de pressure no efree honom ena omo de kogu Ashanti region for so say Ashanti for na bregu but finally 2 ministers of state are very good and to go
we say no say voter region for nyae no say voter NDC for stronghold
of course
but voter wo mu nyae nyina no ye kan nyina bom na okopie mu Ashanti region omo nya say 33% and also ye kan nyina bom a edo so se voter de no
of course and one thing is say baby a ade ne so no say ukosa wo kopenam na nsuo no baby a enwene ne do so no e ho na so okoto wasew nti NDC is taking advantage of the vote kese na larger number of votes wa Ashanti region nti se sie ye o masan anya vote kese se na o masha se yi nkrofo free ho no the only thing aka and say o mo ba yi rom to make sure say o mo ba yi adwuma and very good because anya bia no numbers ni here more than percentage the numbers o munya wa Ashanti region no e kire say they deserve something and enwa na o manyan
yenwie baranam say story bi every IGP aso e ba me video bi wa be kwa akoye baran sana no yes a story ni fi o ma me
wow we de ni nyina ni say encheye na mampani his excellency John Mahama o din say mi be tu dwa e ma amanfo di hu komo bebre concerning election 2020 and election 2024 me kire entokwa ene basabasa medra e course e wo abato ni mienum ya mampani share IGP say onkoye investigations na fi onfa report emra na report we ba ne say IGP George Okufu Dampare at committee a omukwa kwahwehwe abato 2020 and 2024 awudi e course nim na according to IGP ni sources a free Ghana police service aso yeba e kire mu say IGP ataske criminal investigation department CID department no ama wa charge wo ma set up team one more mandate ama more time line say within that number of days no omo fanya investigations ni enwie na so omo fa ho report nyina emra nti se se de anibre abapa
answer na ebewie no nso ogopiem e wo parliament
of course
mekane say assembly asi wo ho say ministerial appointment no e wo say wo mo so adwendwen ho na NDC fo no aba be tuja fa chi quick one yenko na yentie maami mra na e ba ensama commander de ba chi no ano edin.
Mr. Speaker, let me first of all thank the Almighty Allah for bringing us to this level and thank the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Mahama, for making these nominations to take up the mantle of governance in his government. Mr. Speaker, the first 3 people who have come to table are individuals whom I have known for at least not less than 12 years each, some of them more. Mr. Speaker, let me start with the person of Honorable Forson. This is a person who has been so forceful in all his activities. He has never taken the issue of his personality to be something that he feels he may feel big or think that he is above others. His demeanor has been so encouraging. His knowledge of the subject matter is not questionable. He was the Deputy Minister of Finance, and he worked to the best of his knowledge. He did so well that we all saw the kinds of things that he did until the NDC then left government in 2016. I became so happy with Honorable Ato Forson and continued to watch him as we sat on your left side, Mr. Speaker, when he had this issue of being dragged to court. I had more confidence in him when one day I said, "Leader, this issue," he said, "Hajia, don't worry, it shall be well." And I said, "Inshallah, it shall be well." And it has been well. Mr. Speaker, this is the same man who has been nominated in the vetting committee. His responses left no stone unturned. He did so well. I just sat and watched him. And there was nothing I could say or think about than to wish him well. Because I know he has that good knowledge. And I know he will deliver. All we need is for us to work and work well and ensure that he delivers for the good of the people of Ghana. Mr. Speaker, from what I have said, you realize that his capability is not questionable. Scrapping of taxes. People have spoken and said time again, especially about the almighty e-levy. The e-levy doesn't only affect those that we think it's affecting, whereby maybe we those here do not care, but I can assure you that it affects us because there is time that your own constituents, in sending money to their children or relatives, will complain to you about these taxes, which are, I will describe, a nuisance tax. It has been a big worry, and I'm so happy that he mentioned it and has reaffirmed the president's position that that tax will be scrapped. And I think that is a kudos to us of the NDC for thinking so well about the good of Ghanaians. Mr. Speaker, tax exemptions came to the table time and again. Many times we had to go through the exemptions and ensure that we took out some of the items that were locally manufactured and yet were being brought and put amongst items that needed to be exempted. And that was very, very worrying. Most of the taxes we need to relook at and ensure that items, especially those that can be gotten locally, should never be part of any exemptions. Mr. Speaker, I will not be done on the issue of Honorable Ato Forson coming up to support and lead when it came to these exemptions, when we had taxes that needed to be exempted, when even those factories were already in existence. We ensured that it never happened. And I believe that he is going to continue in that dimension. Mr. Speaker, I wouldn't like to talk so much because I know you have already spoken about time, and there are many others who are yet to come. Honorable Ato Forson, I wish you the best in your office, and I hope and pray that you are able to work and work as you have always been to the benefit of us all. Not only NDC, not only MPP, to all Ghanaians and to the world at large. Mr. Speaker, Honorable John Mahama, who has been presented as the Minister Designate for the Ministry of Energy, is one anybody at all would like to interact with. He is so highly sociable, very lively, outgoing, a person who is always ready to share knowledge, always ready to listen. And he is so good in his area of study, such that when he gets up, when we were in opposition to talk about the energy sector, you had nothing else to do than to listen and listen carefully to him and learn from him. Mr. Speaker, during the vetting, you could hear the truth and nothing but the truth that he had to say. He knows for himself that it's a sector that he shouldn't play with, and which he did. Mr. Speaker, immediately after the vetting, he had to come out to talk about the issue of some energy deficits and how there was the possibility of us having lights out, which we don't want to hear about. And when he was questioned, he said it and said it as it is. He wasn't saying it because maybe he was interested in just talking for himself or giving himself that accolade. No, he said it as it is.
MP for Pusiga constituency.
Oh, Mamma Tuja.
Yeah.
And the Cassan so dead. Oh, Cassa Wani Hada.
Yeah, the Cassa de Pa, Cassa Wani, and Otin Seminasi ye.
Okay.
A very just the one mechanism.
And you was no mechanism between NDC and NPP. So NPPC, they have the men.
Yeah.
But NDC for say almost share mono. Now more men no NPP.
Yeah.
And this time no NPP so say they have the women.
Yeah.
And NDC for say almost share mono. Women no more be NPP.
They are proving it.
What you say?
Omu mana pi. And these are some of the issues. I'm a parliament. I the pa na. Nkomo bebre na na ekoso our parliament. Unse parliament a resume sitting. Parliament first sitting no. Omu gusua omu eye ho adwuma. We the third one. Yeah, omu ye in the first sitting no. Na ni nyina ne say ministers ni bebre akoverting. Ama vetting committee atutu omo no awie. Nti atwa say parliament nso so edi ho nkomo on the motion say ye pass wo mo na afei omo akwakọ ye omo adwuma na no ho nkomodie e na afanu ni mienu eguso a omo etoto ye te say ye maame hajia ladi ayamba ono nso so o kire ni nsemu na o kan nsem e dia back motion say ye pass wo mo vetina akwakọ ye nikasem to die say parliament nkomo no eguso a bebre no etodwa ani ade
nse to Forson amanfo so obobo adwuma ministry appointment to na ye no foforo say ya ye baba obi abaso
of course
oh ubetimi aye we o deserve it no that 4 years na esu wi a na ya betrase na ya access o munyina
na ohu tima okoto player ye pa no hontoma tim ne mbani fosi player we ye pa no hontoma ni ontimi motimi ne da
oh some Mbappe e call Real Madrid almost the Real Madrid ba be Champions League but na man for cancel for
almost Galacticos but they said you can sem for empty obi anya ademono na opa hontoma nsem kan ne ye nko
na ayifo nso so meka ne say Chelsea enya ko Palmer almost obi of City ba Chelsea there or the Chelsea ba be konanim oba ye nso na we deliver dia bia na to Forson Mahama ne nkofo yi omo ba be deliver e dia mo man Ghana
mo nti true be told adwuma ne de e wa abasam se say de ye be jani nyina de ama emre ne nkrabia na ya twen bebi a the likes of Forson ane abugina pomo de oman no e be fa
quick one yare mu hie ko e be sa ba biem ye ba ye ne abikiche e ne be ba ya kai fu nyina